Welcome back to another weapon build video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Larskpur Prime. So I want to go ahead and talk about this huge arch gun weapon here, because of course you guys know that you can use this on ground, and you see here it's only a Master Rank 8 weapon required, alright? So the Larskpur Prime, I was pretty disappointed with this weapon because, you know, this weapon came with Hildren Prime, and that's not what the disappointment was just because it came with Hildren Prime. It's because that Digistream didn't give it the stats that I thought they would, you know? And I thought they would make it somewhat better. Better than half the weapons because, I mean, you know, I always had this theory behind the Prime weapons. Whenever the, you know, regular weapon is kind of like trash, the Larkspur Prime, or the Prime version of that weapon, is usually going to come out, it's a 50% chance it might come out trash. And then there's kind of like a 45% it'll come out good. You know? So yeah, that 45% is low. And the reason why is because that hardly ever happens with the primed weapons. So yeah, it's like, it just pisses me off how Digistream could really just make the weapons trash like that. Like, really? So let's go ahead and talk about the stats real quick for Larkspur Prime. It comes with 14% critical chance, 1.6 times the crit multiplier, and 50% status. It's got impact of 10, 80 radiation, and total of 90 damage. Then it also comes with a charge shot. Alright, and the charge shot is doing 28% critical chance, 2.2 times your crit multiplier, 38% status, 140 impact, 180 blast, 100, you know, radiation, 420 damage in total. Then you got the radio attack, of course, which is doing a total of 800 damage because of the blast radiation. There you have it. That's the explosion attack. So, with that, it just sucks to see that the charge has more crit multiplier, more, well, not more status, actually. The primary fire has more status, but that stuff should definitely be on the top. And you could just put the charge on the bottom, because the charge ain't doing, I'm gonna just show you, the charge ain't doing nothing. The charge does absolutely no damage. It just, like, what the hell? Let's go ahead and talk about the build setup. This is how you can build, and I'm going to show you how to build the weapon Larkspur Prime. Because if you guys know already, arch guns are honestly probably the most unplayed arch guns in the game. You know, they don't really get touched as much now as maybe before when they first started using the arch guns. They don't really get used like that. You know, so the Incarnate adapters, the Incarnate weapons, they're all winning right now. Like, they're getting all attention, but the Prime weapons, or basically the Archgun weapons, they are not getting as much attention. Alright? As much attention as they should, but, you know, nobody cares about these anymore because we got way better weapons now, and the Incarnate adapters are making these weapons stronger. Which I think that Digistream should be adding arcanes to these, you know, weapons. Not only that, but like, where's the freaking Bane mods, you know? Like, they should definitely have made some for these. For sure. But I guess that's a whole different story, because maybe they'll become too overpowered or something. But let's go ahead and talk about the build setup. I have the Prime Rubedo line barrel. Of course, it's going to do 187 damage. So we definitely need that on there. Dual round, 6% multi-shot, definitely be needed on there. Alright, I have contamination casing in the hypothermic shell. Alright, this is unranked and this is max rank. 6% toxin in status, 50% cold in status. And the reason why I have this lowered is because this is basically going to be talked about soon. So, yeah, the next couple mods I'm going to be using for this build is the Sabot rounds. This will give you 60% more damage and 3 punch through, which punch through is not something that's needed But of course, the damage is definitely needed, and we have to have that on there because we've got to get more damage in there. For sure. More damage in there. The next mod that I'm going to be using is combustion rounds. This is going to apply heat damage. Now that's where this comes in because we want our heat proccing more than our viral. So now our viral is at 234. Heat damage is at 374. Why? Because of the damage mods. Don't worry, we're going to be adding more damage. Alright, but the next mod that we're going to be using, of course, since this is more focused on status, we need the marked targeting here. 120% status chance when aiming. Okay, so that's definitely going to help out your status and just work on more damage getting in there for sure with this weapon. I mean, the damage is definitely there. You know, it's doing a total of 1,474. So, you know, the damage is definitely in there. The last mod that we're going to be using, this is going to help out your build a lot, and it definitely needs to be on there. So if you don't have this mod, you need to go get it, because deadly efficiency on reload from empty, 120% damage for 9 seconds. This is going to help out your weapon, your arch gun weapon, a lot. That needs to be in there because that's going to apply so much more damage to this weapon. Alright, so that's the build setup. And I swear to you, this is going to be... It's basically going to be better. For sure. It's going to be better for sure. Because, obviously, as you see, the weapon isn't all that great. It's not all that good of a weapon at all. Right? But I can definitely tell you for a fact that it's going to be better now. Because I got that mod on there and so much damage. And that's basically what the build is focused on, is more damage and status, heat damage. The viral is in there. It's a pretty good setup for sure, because you can see the damage right now, even without the deadly efficiency. Now you see it with the deadly efficiency, and it is murdering our enemies. So like I said, I made this weapon pretty much a slightly better. Now you guys definitely saw this in there as well. The rank 5 Cascadia Flare. This gives you on haste status effect 12% damage for 10 seconds. Stacks up to 480%. So if you definitely have that for your secondary weapon, that's gonna help you apply more heat status effect, just helping you push more damage for that heat, just killing our enemies very, very fast, very, very quickly. So definitely apply that for your secondary weapon, and I swear to you, that's gonna help out boost the weapon, you know, especially boost the Larskpur Prime for sure. This guy right here is the best Warframe to use arch guns with. You know, I would say Wisp as well, but Wisp can't do what Lavas can do, and is create a lot of universal ammo faster. Definitely not that fast at doing it. He can definitely heal himself, so he makes himself perfect for this weapon, or basically any mission to go with, especially if you're seeking for more ammo, of course, especially with the AR guns. He's the best one to do it. You guys let me know what you think about the Larskpur Prime in the comments below, and the build as well. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow me on all social medias and Twitch. Links are in the description. Thanks for watching. Click the next video to see more amazing content by me, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.